Looks like he's going to bring it out. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. Throw it, say it. Plucks it out of the air. Got room at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Here's Sayin to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Again, it's Sayin. Fires to the middle. Makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Play fake, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Sends it back in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stumbled to the ground.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Say it. He lets one fly deep. A full dive to haul that one in. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa27. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. No huddle here for the offense. Ncaa27. Get it out on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Now here's Ncaa27. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's Sellers to throw. The screen, he can go. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he makes the extra point. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a deep grab. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
They're dealing with a second and long. Gets the back moving. Here's Ncaa to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And tackled there by the defense.
I tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses it.
Ncaa back to the air. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. Got his man on the outside. Wide open. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. You might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
4th down, Sellers. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Looking for a deep man. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Makes a grab and room to run. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Throw it, say it. A little screen to the running back. Spins away from the defense. Touchdown, Buckeye! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sellers. He tries to take the top off. He's got it down the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's Ncaa to throw. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. Step. Caught, and he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. We probably want that throwback.
Here's the heat, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. 4th down, St. Clair. Lets it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They go play action with Sellers. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Going over the top. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. There he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. And that one will put him up here in the second half. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Jackson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got room to work. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that. Timeout
signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll try to take it back. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing, Sellers. Skips away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Saying escapes the pressure to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it go. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. I understand the 4th down analytics and going for it all the time, but that deep in your own end, you're just gift-wrapping an opportunity. Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. St. Clair going downfield for the big play. It's picked off and another empty drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head.
Fires one high and deep. He tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Great job in the open field making that tackle on defense. You know, you'd like to think your running back in space could make that guy miss on 3rd down, but really nice job with the fundamentals on that tackle.
And the Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Based on what we've seen, if you like offense, this is the game for you, and we've got a big 4th period waiting. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sellers. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team trying to burn this defensive back. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. St. Clair. Back open in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll move the wide receiver. They go play action with St. Clair. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Ncaa. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Throwing St. Clair. Gets it to the back. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
That keeps the score. South Carolina, 57. Ohio State, 30. Number 14, set to kick this one away.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Tavian St. Clair going to take a shot. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's got it for the 2-point conversion.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Sellers on the play action. Fires deep on the run. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. They'll send the back in motion. St. Clair rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again.
A shot toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Got some room to run. The 40. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Blue 22.
A handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Tavian on the play action. Floats it out in space. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing St. Clair. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Gamecocks been the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And he's in! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You've got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Throwing, Sellers. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Fourth down, Sellers. Unleashes one deep. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Give to the running back. Got a little grass. He'll make his Out of bounds, nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
On the run, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll try it again. Turning it on. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Run the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's taking a deep shot. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one.